What's up everyone, it's JT Streams here coming at you again with another video for a Season 3 update. We're a little bit late on this update, but there's also another update that it was done today for some stability, customization settings, UI fixes, and stuff like that. We're going to quickly gloss over Season 3. If you want more detailed, please just go visit callofduty.com for its patch notes. It's quite easy to find, it's right there on the main menu. Now we're just going to go over some quick things. It's not going to be too terribly interesting, but we're going to talk a little bit more about some zombie stuff that's incorporated into this update. And we have some pretty good weapons that came to zombies, and then I'm expecting a whole lot more for Season 3 Reloaded, which is going to be releasing sometime soon. But as of today, April 9th, we have some updates that were updated for Season 3 for the problems that we've had. There's addressing some crashes while viewing weapons attachments. They said they fixed that in the original update for Season 3, but apparently not. Apparently some people are still crashing, so they apparently fixed it again. You know, Call of Duty, it's fixed, it's not fixed. Now, for the Season 3 entirely, we have, of course, the new Warzone map, Rebirth, I'm pretty sure it's called. I played it a little bit. I enjoyed it. I'm not a Warzone guy, though, so if you're interested in that, go talk to someone that's more Warzone mainstream. I usually just play some zombies, and I play some Call of Duty just in general. But I'm not a Warzone guy. The map's pretty small. I like it for what it is. It was some fun. It's quite fast-paced, being that it's so small. Everyone's kind of crammed together. Now, for some new maps, we got Emergency. I enjoyed that map. 6 star is pretty nice. There's a little bit of a water element to the one side of the map, which does makes them for some interesting gameplay, and I find it kind of annoying trying to shoot people through the water, but it is what it is. There's Tanked. I haven't really played that one too much. I think I may have gotten a game. Grow House. I can see Grow House being just kind of a problem. It's very easy to be funneled. It's quite a small map, but it's really easy to be funneled to fight against each other with only 3 directions to go across the map, with the center opening up, but it just includes just a lot of camping and a lot of just that bad, gameplay stuff that I really just don't enjoy. So Grow House kind of sucks in my opinion. We got some new game modes. We got some Capture the Flag. We got one in the chamber. We got Minefield, which is coming in season, which sounds pretty interesting. I haven't looked into it, but that sounds pretty interesting. We got Escort also coming in season. Now we got some new weapons. Now I'm excited for these new weapons. I just haven't gotten them yet due to the battle pass. I'm not paying, I think it's like $30 for a goddamn battle pass. It's pretty ridiculous. We have the FJX horse and the submachine gun. It's actually a pretty good submachine gun. It looks like it's another decent gun to play in zombies. Seems like it's tier 3 ready off of its release, which is typical of the battle pass guns. So I would definitely go after the 2 new guns, as in the FJX and then the Morse, which is also, used to be known as the one-shot. Now those guns are gonna be pretty good. Same thing with the Gladiator melee weapon, and then there's also another one coming in season called the Bal 27. It's an assault rifle. The Morse sniper rifle is gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good in zombies and higher levels. When you pack a punch it, it does an explosive damage, knocking down enemies that you do not directly shoot at, kind of like the ray gun does splash damage, but this also does like knockdown damage with a little bit of an explosive. So that should be a pretty good fun gun to use. I can't wait to get it. I just haven't played enough and been quite busy the last couple of days. The Gladiator, it's another melee weapon. Another melee weapon that does pretty good, unless you're mobbed out, then good luck to you. Now we got some aftermarket parts. If you want to go through all the aftermarket parts, just look through them. There's so many. I know there's some that you can attach to the more sniper rifle. I think that's something. Oh, here it is, the photonic charge barrel. From what I understand, if you put that on the sniper rifle, it also makes it insanely good in zombies. Yeah, again, I haven't tested that myself, but that's what I'm seeing. So if you're going after this new update, I would say definitely go after their 2 new weapons, SMG and the sniper rifle. It's something fun to use, and definitely in zombies. We got some new equipment. We have the EMD mine coming in season. We have enhanced vision goggles, something I'm not too excited about. I'm not interested in what it does. It is a field upgrade. It allows you to toggle in between normal vision and enhanced vision with an integrated target highlighting, and has a limited battery life. Now, I'm not sure what all that entails, but I don't like it if you could player on just a better playing field just because of field upgrade. You know, field upgrade, I like them just to be able to be like more supporting, not necessarily giving you the upper hand. But it is what it is. Call of Duty's always been kind of a shit show with some things. We got some new perks. We got a compression carrier vest. We got a modular assault rig vest. We have gunslinger vest that allows you to do secondary weapon specialist, which is pretty cool. The game's kind of been forgetting about, you know, secondary weapons because they're actually pretty good. If you're having a bad game and you change something up, I just recommend just about most of the pistols, and they can get you going pretty good again. They got some reinforced boots. It's a vest somehow. And we have high grain antenna, which is actually pretty cool. It allows you to enhance your map so that you can see more of the map. And your nearby allies can also see it too. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to give that a shot. Now, we got some new operator skins. I'm not interested really necessarily at all, but it's pretty cool for what it is. You got Banshee, Hush, you got Snoop Dogg. I think Snoop Dogg has a couple of different designs, so that's pretty cool. Who don't like Snoop Dogg? You got Stasis, and you got Cheech and Chong. That's pretty cool. We're going to add some random guys from back in the day, some stoners. We got some new events coming up, which I think the first one is already taking place, called Vortex. We got Call of Duty Endowment, and then we have Godzilla and Calm. Now that's pretty cool. And then we have Blaze Up at the final. Also heard that people are using the Kong glove, whatever it's called. It's like a monkey fist type deal. It looks like, you know, King Kong wearing the Infinity Glove, which a lot of people have been, you know, making jokes about from the movie. Yeah, I heard it's pretty cool, but I think you can only unlock it through the Battle Pass, another paywall, which is great. Good old Call of Duty. Let's make sure, you know, you have to pay for just about everything else in the game instead of just playing the game to get it. And then we have a bunch of UI fixes, bug fixes, gameplay. I'm not going to get into it. It's all pretty boring, and who knows if it's actually fixed, so I don't feel like wasting your time to go over that. We have some progression for ranked people. Now, I don't agree with this necessarily, but I guess if you're really, you know, maybe you get a little more for playing, you know, that super sweaty type of lobby, which I think all the lobbies are pretty sweaty. I don't think there's a drastic difference between ranked and not ranked. The game just makes you battle no matter what. We have 2 players get a 25% rank and weapon XP. So when you play ranked, if you play with a lobby loaded in like a fill in some sorts, you're playing with a buddy and you go into the game, now you have 25% increase for rank and weapon XP. And then 3 players is rank, weapon, and battle pass, and 4 players is 30% rank, weapon, and battle pass. 2 and 3 are just 25%. So you get a full team going, and you get some mad XP pretty quickly, it seems. Now they did a bunch of improvements to the regular maps. The Afghan, Das, Meat, Quarry, Shipment. They changed the name of Shipment back to, because it used to be Shipment, now it's Shipment again. We got Skid Row, Schoolyard, and just a few others. And they're all just, you know, exploits that people are using in the game, which I haven't necessarily seen. I don't think it's too well known. There's exploits, better spawn points, better stability for the game, blah blah blah. We got some modes. We got private match while the CDL results in active. Team kill penalties will no longer stack. So if you are playing a game mode where you can team kill, they don't stack anymore. We have a limited time mode. I'm not sure if this is released or not. We have snipers only. We have a restricted kill streak, so only non-killing kill streaks are enabled, and they also disable melee attacks in general, including your fist. So it's purely snipers only. Now they did a bunch of nerfs, which I really don't agree on. They just kind of changed up the weapons for who knows what reason. There's, for majority of these weapons, I'm going to re-list real quickly, but majority of them are pertaining to just, you know, nerfing a lot of damage in areas, making, you know, foot, leg, and then lower torso doing less damage, and neck damage, they were reducing the multiplier on that. Yeah, had the Ram 7, the Hogger 5.56, the MCW. We had the DG56 battle rifles. We get the SDA. We get the Bass B, Sidewinder, some machine guns. We get the Ram 9, AMR 9, Rival 9, HRM 9, Striker 9, WSP 9, WSP Swarms. Majority of these were all at Nerfs besides the last few submachine guns. Unfortunately, did some buffs to the shotguns. Did a bunch of nerfs and some slight increases to some machine guns. No one cares about marksman rifles really. Got a bunch of buffs to some sniper rifles. We got the XRK, we got KV, and the SPX. They all received buffs with including in the regular gameplay of like aiming down the sight and sprint to fire and stuff like that. The TYRs actually got buffed to their snake shot ammunition. And then there's just an assortment of attachments that had received a slight buff in some way of no longer letting the laser be visible without holding down the sight. So in your hip fire position, your laser is no longer visible for the majority of the lasers. Then we have some improvements to some perks, and then we have some equipment, mostly nerfs. So stun grenade, decoy grenade, flash grenade, frag grenade, and thermite have all received nerfs in some sort of function with slight increases that don't particularly matter that much. C4, we already talked about that, got a bad nerf. They just made it so you can throw faster, whoop-de-doo. Now just stability fixes with field upgrades and kill streaks. Now that's all there really is. I'm not going to go over every single little detail, really just skimming around for it. But for my zombies, they addressed an Aether Shroud problem with third person, so it would just be stay active but not actually active. Your screen would just be looking like Aether Shroud longer than it's supposed to. And then we have some active positions that used to be able to, the Aether tools used to be able to put on the turrets of your cargo delivery trucks, and then it was supposed to make it better, but it actually just wasted the Aether, the tool. So you put a gold tool on a turret and it still sucked, and that's a big waste. So they just took it off entirely instead of actually fixing the problem. The VR11, they addressed an issue preventing the VR11 from transforming warlord bodyguards into zombies. Now that's, I guess, good, whatever. It should have already, not had this issue. But a lot of people are complaining about, which I do agree with to some extent. I don't see why we could have left it in the game, but the Jack Purifier has got a major nerf to any elite bosses and bosses in general. So it was quite good for killing all the bosses. It definitely gives you that upper hand for a limited amount of time until you got another ammo station to refuel it. However, it is still very good against all zombies besides just bigger bosses, which I can understand, but it's nerfed pretty bad now. So you don't waste your time trying to use a flamethrower on any of the mini bosses. It's just you're going to get you killed, but it's still good against the zombies, which is at least nice. They didn't absolutely just push it into the ground and make it an unplayable attachment. Because I think it's pretty worthy attachment to give you an extra couple kills without, if you run out of ammo or you want a little bit of breathing room, it can still provide that, which is nice. And that's about it for the Season 3 update. We're going to get a majority of our content in Season 3 Reloaded for the zombies, which is, primarily my focus in Call of Duty. I don't really like to play super competitive in Call of Duty nowadays. It just becomes very repetitive to me, and I don't particularly enjoy it that much. I do enjoy some challenges here and there, but when it's just another lobby after another lobby, sometimes the game will dictate how good of a game you have by matching you up with players that are way better than you. It seems like Call of Duty really likes to, if you haven't played in like a day or two, it likes to spawn you into a game, and then you have a good game for your first game, and then it quickly pounds you in the dirt and puts you back in place. I'm not sure like where that really lies. It just gives you a better service time, so you actually don't lag so much in the game per se, or they just pair you with crappier players so that you have a fun game, you enjoy that, and then you're chasing that little high that you've had the entire time. That's just my opinion. Not based entirely in fact. It's just something that I've felt while playing Call of Duty. Was going to multiplayer every once in a couple days. Well, I mean, that's it for the video. I'm not going to go and waste your bunch of time. This is just a quick little video. I plan on making some more zombies content, so stay tuned for that. I'm definitely going to get these guns that I can get through unlocking the battle pass without a paywall, and I'm definitely making content on that. I'm excited about the new submachine gun and the sniper. It sounds like that could be a lot of fun. So please stay tuned for that. Click the like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell if you possibly could to stay around for some new zombies content. I have some really good zombies content in the past, so if you want to click on my channel and look through some of my videos, there's some good guides in there. If you're new to zombies or you're not entirely confident about doing some things or knowledgeable, go ahead and check out them videos. They can be quite easy to watch, and they're typically pretty fast on how to do things. I cut a lot of the BS out and just really give you the meat and as best instructions I can provide. I also like to provide maps in my videos, and I tell you where to go find the map. So thanks for watching today's video. Peace out.